So we just covered off, not only did we add a new entity to a relationship chart, we also did the create hierarchical, non-hierarchical relationships. So we created the hierarchical relationship. Now we're going to create a non-hierarchical relationship between another contact. So I'm going to add a contact here. How? Okay, and you can see that there is no relationship, and I'm going to show you what the choices are right now for that. All we have is the ability to add a sport, but maybe we want to show that there's another type of relationship, the same type of relationship that we may store in another entity. So again, I go into the account, and I go into the displayable relationships. I'm looking at a contact to contact, and again, this works for the same for any entity. And I'm going to look at the relationships that you can see there's the sport that we have defined in the attributes list. And so what we can say is what their connection is. Okay, and I'm saying because that's a contact to contact, I'm going to store that in the standard CRM relationship table. Okay, so I leave that the way it is. Now, again, I can store it into a custom entity, a many-to-one or many-to-many relationship, but I'm going to save it in the standard CRM. All of these things are explained in depth in the administration guide. Okay, but if you have a specific question, just send it to us, and we're happy to help. Okay. I'm going to save and close that, and I'm conscious, guys, of the time that we're running out of time, but I'm going to now save and close this, and we're going to come back to the relationship chart, and I'm going to refresh, and then you can see now I've got connection that I can add, and I can set that as the metric. Okay, and when I save that, it writes it back to CRM. Okay? Let's look at the relationship charts just to show you an account about, show you an example of the accounts to sub-accounts. So I kind of did it with the order to the opportunity, but let's go to a different relationship chart. I'm just going to go to the account sub-account that I've done. And this is also a feature with the charts, bringing the charts on. You'll see here in a second. So you can see generate charts. I define that in the sub-accounts. That section where that is defined at is, sorry, 1 second, is here. I go into the account chart entity, generate templates, find charts. What I've done is it's a real simple thing. I just made a description and a rule. And that rule is to bring all the relationships from an account to account that are hierarchical. Okay. I may make another rule in this one. I'm going to say bring, well, I have to go define it first. 1 second. Let's go define a displayable relationship between an opportunity and an account. We're going to say we're going to define a new hierarchical relationship between an account to an opportunity. It's a one-to-many. It's saved in the opportunity, and it's going to be the potential customer ID. Okay, we've saved that, and then we can go into generation templates and say find opportunities. And it's the same thing. I just hit a new rule and name it, find opportunities. Okay, and it's hierarchical. Okay, so I've just made a new additional generate template for the user, and how that works is this way. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the one that already exists to find sub-accounts. You can say, yes, I've done that. So what I've said is Coder Technologies is the sub-account, is the account, and it's going to bring all the sub-accounts from Coder Technologies. There you go. Now remember, since I made that one-to-many and I said to store that, you see all the parent accounts are here. I can do something like this and save that, and you'll see that DW Inc. will now become the parent account for an entity. There we go. All right, so I'm going to pull it back and save that. Okay. I don't think I have any opportunities set up for Coder Technologies, but if I did, I would say find opportunities, and I would apply, just as I did before when I have a ton. Oh my goodness, look at all the opportunities. And I can bring those to the chart. Now notice I can tick the box, the ones that I want to bring, but I've selected all 20 by default, and so I'll bring that. All right? And you can see that it's just brought all those opportunities. Okay? So it's real easy to do, and I can delete all those at one time.